Hello everyone! Welcome to today's video. I just did my nails and I'm obsessed with them. I also got a little bit of a tan, so I look 100 times better than I did when I was pasty. That's not the point. Anyway, welcome to today's video. If you guys are new here, my name is Hunter and it's so nice to meet you. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you a couple things. I got some nails, of course, which is what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my nails, and then I'm also gonna tell you guys about the books that I read in May and June. There are so many of them, so I'm really excited to share them with you, but I want to show you the nails first because I'm excited about them. I feel like I want to do a haul of them, so I'll show you this first. But with that being said, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would love it if you do so down below. And also, if you guys could give this video a thumbs up, that really helps me out. It lets YouTube know that you like this video, so they'll show it to more people. And also, if you guys could follow me over on Instagram, I'd love that. I'm trying to go over there and I need your help to do it. So let's go ahead and get started with the nails. Ugh, I have them all in a drawer down here. Can I take the drawer out? I really don't want to take all the nails out. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be taking all the nails out. A ridiculous amount. Okay, so they are all from Kiss Nails or Impress Press-On Manicure. That's the brand from Kiss USA. So I want to share them with you. Jess Conte just came out with her new line of, they're like her birthday nails or whatever. And so they're limited edition. If you guys want to check them out, I do have an affiliate link and I'll link those down below so you guys can check them out. But I'm actually obsessed with them. I'm going to move to the window so you can see me better. I just reorganized this cart and it's life-changing. I need something to prop the lens up on. First I have this set on my fingers now. They're like this really cool shape. They're like more rounded and they're like different shades of neutrals. Let me show you the package. I got two of them. It's this one. So as you can see, they are rounded and then they have just a bunch of different neutral shades. I think there was something wrong with the pack that I used because if you have never used these nails before, then you don't know this, but if you have used them before, they have numbers on them so that you can figure out like which ones are best for your nails. And the size that works best for my thumbnail, there was only one of them, so I had to use a different size for my other nails. So these two are not the same color, but like these are the same, these are the same, these are the same, these are the same, whatever, which is totally fine because you gotta do what you gotta do. But I think there was something wrong because there were 3 of one size and 1 of another size, and I think they were meant to be 2 and 2. Anyway, that's not the point. Hopefully this one will not be messed up, but that's okay. Accidents happen. But here's this one. It's called Jessie. Apparently Jess said that her family and friends call her Jessie, so that's why she wanted this one to be called Jessie. I think this one is so cute. I could not decide what I wanted to use, but I know I want to use like a bright summery one for whenever I go to the beach in a few weeks. So I wanted to make sure that I had a different pair for this week. So that's what I've got. So I got 2 pairs of these, and then I got 1 pair of each of these. So this, I've already opened the packaging. This one is so pretty, called Bondi, apparently because it reminds her of Bondi Beach, because she's Australian. It has little flowers on this part, which I think is so pretty. I'm completely obsessed. I love this color. Hot girl summer, but you have blue nails. Has anybody seen that TikTok? Cool. So there's that. And then this one is called 1218. And it's like this light pink color. If it'll focus, it's this light pink and it has a little polka dot on the accent nails. I'm not normally an accent nail gal, but I really like these. And I like the little polka dots. I think they're really cute. So next I have 2 pairs of these. So I'm just gonna show you one set. So these have, it'll focus. Okay, so these have these little flower things on them and then pale yellow on the accent nails, and I'm super excited about these because you guys, patterns and like flowers and stuff have been so popular on nails recently. I'm so excited to try these. I think I'm either gonna do these or Bondi for whenever I go to the beach, so that's fun. And then 2 more sets. Oh, this one is called Sunshine Coast. 1218 is 1218 because that's her anniversary, December 18th. And then this pair actually came for free. It was like a free gift with purchase kind of deal, and I actually already wore this set one time. I got 2 of these, and there's these little flowers on there and just bright yellow nails. I really loved the way these looked. I used them as a trial run since I didn't pay for them, and I actually really liked them. So 10 out of 10, so pretty. And the last set I think is my favorite, and it's called Sarah after Jess's sister. This is a Jess set, and it's this sage green. If it'll focus! Come on, it's focusing on my face, but I really don't want to put my hand up. Okay, here we go. It's this sage green, and it's matte, and they're also rounded like these are, and then there's these little flowers on there, which I think is so cute. I have 2 sets of these as well. So I've got nails for days. This is ridiculous, but I couldn't help myself. But I won't be buying nails for a long time. They're all short length, so if you've ever bought like nails from Kiss, they have like short, medium, and long. So these are short ones. They're all short, which is good because I don't do well with long nails. In fact, these are longer than my normal nails are, and I usually can't stand having long nails, but I'm really trying my hardest because I think they look stunning. So excited, and you'll be seeing these a lot over the next couple of weeks. So there's those. Okay, so now that we're sitting here, I like the lighting in here. My hair is kind of trash. I'm wearing this cute blue sports bra. I feel like I wear this shirt in every video, so it looks like I'm wearing the same thing in every video, and that's probably true. But now I want to share with you guys the books that I read in May and June. I think May was the month that I did my 24-hour reading challenge, so I did read a lot of books in May. I think like 20. So I have quite a few books, and then I read 15 in June, so there's 35 total. And if I gave you a description of every one of them, this video would be way too long. You guys would be really bored. I've already been filming for 8 minutes, so you guys would be so bored if I went through and gave you like a description of every single book. So I'm just going to scoot over. I'm going to put the title up here along with my rating. If you don't know, I also do an Instagram story highlight. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you don't know this, but whenever I read books, I put them on my profile. So, and then I have, so the book, and then the rating down there, which is exactly what I'm going to post on the screen, which is the story. And so if you guys want to see what books I'm reading, or whatever recommendations I have, if you want to know which ones are the very best, I'm not super critical of books. I probably should be. So if anything gets less than a 4 or 5 stars, then it probably is not worth your time, because I am very generous whenever I give my ratings. Like, some people are super critical of them. I'm not super critical. If I liked the story, if I thought it wrapped up well, then I'm gonna say it. Then I'm probably gonna give it a 4 or 5 stars. It has to be really bad for me to dock points, or it has to be really confusing or something for me to dock a lot of points for it. And I am gonna give maybe 1 or 2 words for each book. Maybe not each book, but if I gave it a particularly low score, or if I just thought it was like amazing, then I'll share that. But let me go ahead and just share, because you guys are probably waiting on that. So let me get the books pulled up real quick. I also have a coffee. Okay, book number 1, The Last Story of Mina Lee. I gave this 5 stars. I thought it was really cute. The Silent Wife by Karen Slaughter is the last book of the Will Trent series. If you know who Karen Slaughter is, then you know that she has a book series. Last one, and it was probably my absolute favorite of them, so 5 out of 5 for that. The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. Sorry. I gave this one a 4 out of 5. I feel like it ended pretty abruptly. Like, I wanted there to be more to the story. Everything I Never Told You by Celeste, and I can never say her name, but it's NG is the last name. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce it, but I don't want to butcher it, and yeah. So there's that. She also wrote Little Fires Everywhere, if you recognize the name. Basically, this girl goes missing. She shows up dead. They're trying to figure out like what happened. So there's that. And I gave it a 4 out of 5. I felt like I was just waiting on something like to happen, and it didn't, if that makes sense. Next was When You See Me by Lisa Gardner. I read this in my 24-hour reading challenge. I thought it was really good. It had lots of twists and turns. 5 out of 5. Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. Literally, I did not want the book to end because I love the characters so much. 5 out of 5. I Know You Remember by Jennifer Donaldson gets a 5 out of 5 for me, because it literally is so, like, I was so shocked at the end of the book. An Offer from a Gentleman is the Bridgertons' 3rd book, and it's based on Benedict's story, if you know anything about the Bridgertons, by Julia Quinn. And I give this a 5 out of 5 because I love a good love story. Piece of My Heart by Mary Higgins Clark. I'm gonna say 4 stars on this one, just because I don't know. The Sanatorium by Sarah Pierce. I felt like the name, The Sanatorium, was a little bit misleading. I thought it was going to be like this abandoned mental sanatorium, but it wasn't. It was still really good. 5 out of 5, but I think the name was a little misleading. The End of Her by Sherry Lapina. I love all of her books. 5 out of 5. Layla by Colleen Hoover. This was very different for her, but I really, really liked it. 5 out of 5. Do Not Become Alarmed by Mali Malloy. 4 out of 5 on this one. It was different than any book I've ever read. I'm not sure how I came across it. I'm not sure if I saw it at the library and just decided to download it, or if I saw it at a store or something and took a picture of it. I don't know. 4 out of 5. The Lake by Natasha Preston also gets a 4 out of 5. I saw this one at Target and decided to take a picture of it. I hated the ending. I was so annoyed by the ending, but the rest of it was really good. The Woman in the Hotel by Sarah Bladell. This one was actually a short story, but Goodreads counted it as a book. It only took me like an hour to read it, and I was really confused why it was called The Woman in the Hotel, because I felt like it didn't have enough oomph to it. I don't know. I realized it's a short story, but I was really confused by it the whole time. Dear Edward by Anne Napolitano. Literally 5 out of 5. It was so good. It was such a heartwarming book. It was so good. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. Literally the cutest book ever. I saw a TikTok of someone like, story time, and then they were like, so that's the plot of this book. And I was like, I have to read it now. So, really good. Lie Lie Again by Stacey Wise. Definitely not what I was expecting. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5. Oh, I forgot to tell you that Unhoneymooners was 5 out of 5. Of course you knew that. Near You by Mary Burton is a 5 out of 5 for me. I remember reading, so this is part of a series. I remember reading the first book a while ago, and so like pieces of it were coming back to me. me, but I love Mary Burton. And then next was a series. It was The Drowned Girls, The Lullaby Girl, and The Girl in the Moss, all three by Lorith Ann White. The first book gets a 4 out of 5 for me, but the other two get a 5 out of 5. The first book was just a little bit confusing to me, but you know, whatever. In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle was literally so good. I was so annoyed by the ending, but it didn't change my overall score of 5 out of 5 just because I thought it was so good. Cover Your Eyes by Mary Burton is another series. It is the first book in the series, and I know I've read a different book in the series, so it was interesting to see like the beginning, the origin stories of like the people in the series. Next is also part of a series. It's A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Good Girl Bad Blood, which is the second book, both by Holly Jackson. I give them both a 5 out of 5. It's young adult and suspense thriller put together in one, so it's not as graphic as maybe like a regular thriller novel, so it had more young adult elements to it, and it's a girl in high school working on a school project, but I thought it was really cute. I am a big fan of young adult novels. I had like moved away from them for a while, but now I'm kind of getting back into more young adult novels just because so many people talk about them and they're so good, so really enjoyed those. Next is The Seventh Victim by Mary Burton. Again, really enjoyed this book, 5 out of 5. Next are 2 books in a series. There is The Most Eligible Lord in London and The Most Eligible Viscount in London, both by Ella Quinn, and I was so confused because Julia Quinn writes about the Bridgertons, but basically this is like the time period of the Bridgertons, but it's very different people, but the concept of like society and London and things like that are the same. Historical romance. I'm a big fan. Next is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, and this is part of a series. This is also young adult. I do feel like this one is gaining in popularity a little bit more than it was, because I hadn't heard of it in a long time, but I know it was popular when I was in high school, and the second book is like booked forever on at the library, so there's that. Next is the series. The 4th book hasn't come out yet. Oh, also I forgot to say that A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, there's 3 books, but the 3rd one hasn't come out yet. The next one is 3 books in a series. The 4th one hasn't come out yet, but there's 4 books total. So there's They All Had a Reason, They All Had a Secret, and They All Had a Fear. They're very different stories, but they follow like one character throughout, if that makes sense. So I really liked those. I'm gonna say 4 out of 5 just because I felt like some parts of it were kind of confusing. They weren't my favorite, but I thought they were okay. They were good. Enough for me to keep reading, but enough for me to say like, I've made it this far in the series, but so I'm gonna keep going. But if I were to have picked this book up like as a freestanding, I probably wouldn't have finished it, if that makes sense. Next is, the last one actually, is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which is the 4th Bridgerton book. It is Colin and Penelope story, and I thought it was really cute. It definitely had a different layout than the other Bridgerton books. Maybe not different layout. What am I saying? I don't know. It was different because it was, you already knew who the girl was instead of her just being introduced to the character. I don't know. Anyway, those were all the books I read in May and June. 35 books total. I did read a lot of series in June, which I did not do on purpose, but it just happened that way. So those are all of those books. So if there are any books that you want more opinion on or more like thoughts, more thought out review, just let me know. I can tell you about it more, but that's kind of what I have for now. Also, if you guys want to follow me or add me as a friend on Goodreads, you can really keep up with the books that I'm reading when I'm reading them because my Kindle updates it. So there's that. Also, if you're like trying to think about, I'm promoting a bunch of videos right now, so that's what's happening. Basically, if you want to know what's on my Kindle, I will link that down below for you guys. If you want to know what is why I think you should get a Kindle, I have a video of that as well. It does have a giveaway in the video. The giveaway is over, but the video is still relevant, so that's why it still has helpful information in it. So there's 2 videos that I think you might like if you are into books, and if you're into books, that's probably why you watch this video. So there's that, and then I also have other videos of books that I've read as well, so if you guys want to check those out. This is my 3rd video of this month. I do a roundup of books that I've read every 2 months, because I felt like I wanted it to have enough information, but at this point I'm reading so quickly that I don't know when to stop. But my goal for this year is to read 100 books, and I am on book 79 right now, and it's just now the beginning of July, so I need to slow down, chill out. I'm going to the beach. I'm probably gonna read like 4 books that week. Very excited about it, but yeah, that's what I got. I don't have anything else for this video. I feel like I've been talking for 100 years. I don't know, I just feel like being chatty today. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of rambling. I don't know what I'm saying, so that's all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!